Hey everyone, I am so stoked right now because today's worksheet for Best Decade Ever by Mel Robbins just blew my mind today. I'm feeling super motivated and really excited about my future. And if you've watched my previous videos, you've seen me kind of go through the gamut of like, damn, it's 2020. Why aren't I feeling that lightning strike of motivation that I was expecting to have? And then being like, man, I do have all these insecurities that are holding me back. And now where I'm at is I'm in like a high. I'm in a good place right now. Reviewing my limiting beliefs from the other day and doing this worksheet called This Not That. So you're thinking this limited belief or you have this insecurity. Now think in this way. And I'm going to share a couple with you. I found it super beneficial for myself. My first limiting belief I had was I'm lazy and I can't push past it in order to achieve success. What I have to combat that is I enjoy work-life balance and work really hard when I'm motivated and when I'm passionate. And it's okay to have breaks in between those intense working periods. So I will work my ass off. I'll work 10, 12 hours. I'll work 6 days a week. And I have there's like such a momentum and I get really excited, right, about building content, working on projects, doing my social media. And the last month I've had like this lull and I've been tired and I felt lazy. And I just want to say, it's okay to feel that way. I'm not like that all the time. I can really kill it for a period of time. And guess what? When you kill it, you need some rest. You need some relaxation, and that's totally okay. All right, so that's the new thing I'm trying to cement in my brain. Second thing, I did like tear up when I wrote this one, and I'm gonna just probably put in a clip of sort of my first reactions right when I wrote this. I've like started to cry when filling this out right now. The limiting belief was I make grammar mistakes and people won't think I'm smart. And my rebuttal to that to myself is many people have expressed that I'm an effective speaker. And if I make a mistake, that's okay. My brand is about substance, not perfection. And I don't know why, but I started to tear up. I'm kind of shocked. I did not think that this worksheet would be so emotionally charged. Me having this type of emotional reaction means I found something. There's a golden nugget here. I'm feeling very passionate about this. I'm feeling very emotionally reactive to this. There's something here. And I think that I freed myself for a period of time. Like, of course, this limiting belief is going to come up for me time and again. I freed myself from having to feel like every single word and every single way I form a sentence has to be perfect. It's not really about that. It's about me trying to express myself as honestly as I can, to be as vulnerable as I can, to show other people that they can do it as well. They can have a limiting belief, they can be insecure, and they can overcome it and become successful. And I want to document it as much as I can because I'm tired of seeing people who have already gained success and then they tell me about their past and stuff. And I go, I can't really feel you. Because a part of me can. I'm like, wow, that's really wonderful. But a part of me can't really relate because your mentality, you're already beyond where I'm at right now. And I want to be on the same page as someone. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to be on the same page as people who are also struggling, who are also trying to figure out who they are, what they want, what their branding is, what their future companies are, what success looks like for them, and feeling like, can I do it or can I not do it? I'm scared, you know? So I would love to, that's what I'm trying to do, is I would love to document it and share it. And that's what I'm about, is that's that type of substance, not exactly about how I speak. Let's move on to the next part of the experience, was to talk about some dreams and then to like elevate it even more, even further. And this was an awesome one. This is what's made me like super jazzed and super motivated right now. I'm just going to share a couple. So I want to build this artificial plant business in the next 6 months, because I've been thinking a lot about how I want to showcase the importance and the impact of user experience very early on in the ideation, in the first ideation, or in the first stages of building a business. I want to show that importance early on. So my dreaming bigger is, now I want to create a very successful artificial plants business in the next 6 months. And I want to document it. I want to film myself going through each stage of the UX process and showing how impactful it is, and then showing the success of design thinking. And yeah, that's kind of basically where I want to go, and some of my thoughts. Okay, I'm going to show one more. Okay, sorry, it's a long video. One of my other dreams was work only half the year and speak at events around the world for the other half of the year. So I dreamed even bigger by putting, I want to work on things that I love passionately for half of the year. So I want to be really passionate half the year, really motivated working on my business. And the other half of the year, I want to enjoy speaking about it and telling others about it and showing others that they can do it too. Anyways, obviously I'm super excited about it, and I really feel like this week there was such a big difference from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. I really recommend, obviously, to do this worksheet yourself, to let yourself start thinking about how to dream bigger, to allow yourself to, and to actually push yourself to dream bigger, because if you can't even dream that big, you probably won't get there, right? Because that's kind of how I felt. I was like, wow, when I started to push myself, I'm like, wow, could these things be possible? Can I let my mind even go there? How exciting would it be to live that type of life, to be that person? And now I feel like there is potential, that it's a possibility. I hope you guys enjoyed, sort of my reflection on this worksheet and this week. And I hope that it made a difference for you, that you will be a part of this as well, that you would take part in any part of this, whether it's just thinking about limiting beliefs or thinking about dreaming bigger, any part of it. And I would love for you to share it. I'm so thankful for all of you guys who've watched this, who've commented, who've given me positive feedback. Someone on YouTube even wrote to me like, you are super inspiring, and I don't care if there's any grammar mistakes. It's really about the content. And that really helped me. That really pushed me. So thank you to that person. That helped me when I was thinking about that, when I was pushing past my limiting belief. I was thinking about that person's comment. And I'm so appreciative of this community that we have together, this design community, this design thinking community, this forward thinking community, this positive community that we have. I'm so eternally grateful for it. And I've never thought that this would happen online, and it has. And I'm so grateful. All right. Thank you again for watching. And, I'll catch me on the next thing that I'm doing next week.